this time we were not recording. God. Anyway, no, it's okay. I always forget as well. It doesn't matter. No, it matters, but it doesn't matter. um, so this is the error from the last time, and this is what I need to show how it was resolved, and it took me like reading a couple of
We
forums.
cannot see your screen actually right now. I cannot see it. It's a whiteboard here.
Oh, just a whiteboard?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. So, Mazhar, the error screen you just showed me, we're going to actually do the workaround for that too. So this
Okay.
lab will be working, and your other lab will be also working. And did you send it to the group? So this
No,
is
not
very
yet.
crucial screen. I mean, anyone getting this, the workaround is here now. So I'm going to show it in the lab. So what I'm doing is trying to first create a quick lab
Just try
here.
to share your screen first.
So right now I need to put the board. So okay, you want to see
Okay.
the error screen? So I'm
No,
going to
it's
show.
fine for me.
Yeah. So this error will come in our today's lab as well, and exact same solution. What we're going to do today is the same solution for you as well for this error. But this is so common error that we should have it in the group, and yeah, everyone should see that. And I'll show that. Right now, what we're about to do is we're having these two machines. So the CDNS, of course, and the SCCM SQL, and then we are just having one Windows 7 and one bare metal. So this will be Win 7. We can call it reference computer. Wait. Reference computer, and this will be our bare metal or empty machine, bare metal VM. So we're going to take the image. When I start this, then I go there and then it opens. Right? That's not good. Anyway, so we're going to first do some server-side task. So there will be if I start putting the major steps, it will be server-side config. Then there will be second will be the capture. So remove Win7 from domain. Capture Win7 reference computer for upload to SCCM. It's not a separate step. It happens during the capture. 5. Deploy to a collection for bare metal VM. So server-side configuration, where we are going to confirm all the steps for distribution point, enabling PXE, and also those boot images. Guys, it will be hard for you, definitely. But during learning, there is that thing. So if you haven't taken a snapshot of where you only did the configuration of SCCM and SQL, and it's and the machines and the clients are showing yes. If you haven't done that, I would recommend that you do that. If you haven't done that, go create a new environment and do that, just like I did. Second thing, I also when I took a screenshot of that, snapshot of those thing where I just am now, then I shut down the machines, and then I copied those two machines in my external drive. So now the cool idea is if somehow even with snapshot I'm not able to do something and it's not configured well, I have the copy of these two working machines in external drive as well, which I can copy here in the laptop and start anytime. So at least we will save time to reconfigure, to reinstall SCCM and SQL again and again and again and again. So these two things I've done: take snapshot at the correct space, the correct configuration, and second thing, copy, shut down both machines after the installation, successful installation, and then copy them in external drive. So I never have to. I think from now on I will never have to reinstall SCCM SQL again. Oh, you cannot see the steps which I wrote. Yeah, you can see the whiteboard, Syed. You can see the whiteboard. Anyone else can see the steps which I just wrote?
Yeah, now I can see.
Okay. Oh.
So when you press enter, then only then we can see that. When you are typing, we cannot see that.
Okay. So yeah, I was pressing enter to all. Everyone can see the fifth step, right? Deploy to collection for bare metal VM. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that now, and there will be lots of things that I will just be saying, so it's part in the video. And let me just go back to the screen and share my first screen.
And for the record of the video, happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, happy birthday. Yeah, thanks. I feel 22 again, although I'm 23. So yeah, I'm so sad. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this. Boot images and distribution points. So I'm going to be opening that URL, but before that, also you showed me that error. So this error will come now today again, and it's good that we see it here. So this is the error, guys. Everyone is. I hope everyone is able to see that. So it says abort pixie.com. So it's aborting the operation, and what this error actually means is that this booting, the WinPE, or the start environment in this machine, starting process, is not able to see the machine in the database of SCCM. So we already added a machine with MAC address.
Yes.
It's supposed to communicate with that. It's supposed, this machine is the one, and this machine's record should be in the database as well, and it cannot find that. And it was a small step that somebody was discussing on the forum with someone. Hey, I always do this and this and this, and I tried that step and it worked. Wow. I was like, whoa, blow me away. I have been visiting like so many pages, and this is where the guy is just talking randomly, and I got that step. Anyway, let's hope that works today as well, because it worked 2 times for me. So I hope then your previous lab and today's lab will both be done successfully.
So
but
what's that step? Can you show that step first, or you don't have that configuration right now?
This is what I showed. Go to unprovisioned compute. So let me show. Oh, I cannot show that
because you have, but you have other environment as well.
Yeah, so I have just one environment right now. Okay. The second environment is shut down because of the confusion previous as well. That I was going between 2 environments. This what I'm highlighting. So what you did was you created a new machine and added a MAC address. And then you created a new collection, and you added, or during the import of that machine, you added that machine to the collection as well.
Yeah.
Now when you go to the collection, which has just one machine, supposed to have one machine, try to right click that collection, and you will find this update collection membership. So if you do that now, even Try that now. That machine. So what's happening is that collection is showing 0 machines. If it shows 1, then on the other side it will start showing this error which you're showing right now. It is not appear. There is no F12 appearing. There should be a second F12 appearing here, or just one F12 appearing here. If that F12 will start appearing if you right click that collection and click update membership for 4 or 5 times or 6 times until you start seeing 1 instead of 0 in the members of that in the membership of that device collection. So if I go to my let me show you what I'm talking about here.
But I already have that machine in the device collection area.
So Manzur, you're seeing my screen right now? And
yes, I can see.
Okay, when you click that collection, do you see 1 there on the member count?
All unknown computers?
Where I'm hovering my mouse?
It would just give me a minute.
Okay. Gregory, you can also check. Syed, you can also check. So against that,
I have two systems here.
No, which device collection you're seeing?
All unknown computers, but I added
no.
And
yeah.
I added in all Toronto machines devices.
You did not create a separate collection for that?
No.
Well, that was one of the steps, right? To put in a separate collection, we had to create a separate collection, or did we have to just put it in a all the unknown? I think we created a separate collection for that, which had just 1 machine, right?
Yeah, we created one separate collection, so, and we have 1 machine there.
So Gregory, that collection, when you click that collection, do you see in the member count 0 or 1?
1.
Okay, you have that. Do you still have this error coming?
No, I don't have that error.
Oh yeah, you started that. You're ahead of us actually.
Yeah.
And we were figuring out something else for that. Okay. So today, if this error comes, after that everything is okay. I mean, it's going to capture the whole thing. It's going to install the whole thing. But if you create that new collection and then update membership, it should start showing 1, and then at least you will go ahead from this error. So for Gregory, it was showing already 1. This means that new collection was populated with that empty machine with whose MAC address we mentioned added.
Actually, after update, that cumulative update, after I did that, I created another collection and tried it again, but I got the same error.
Oh, okay. Even after cumulative update, so that error is the same which you sent me last Thursday. Is just exactly the same. Okay, let's hope that today's lab is not affected by our already configured configurations we have done. Otherwise, it's just that SCCM. I've just reverted back to where it was nothing configured. I'm going to start now. So what we will be doing is, can you open the first link which I sent to everyone, which is the boot images and distribution point, and this is done for you guys. So you have already done this in the previous lab. Since your previous lab is still configured, my environment, previous lab is not configured right now. It's just new environment, right? So I'm going to go to those places as per the links. As per that, so I'm just going to the boot images and distribution point configuration for OSD. That's the first link, right? Everyone has opened that? And let me go to the chat. Okay, so I have already sent the link, so let me just show you as well. This one, boot images and distribution point configuration for OSD in SCCM 2012
Yes, it's
so the guy has done all the screenshots all we need to do is make it successful. So the whole internet is full of all the screenshots, but can we implement it successfully? So that's the question. And that's why it's I'm just using somebody else's hard work, and still, I mean, the errors are not still mentioned, so that's what we need to find out. Okay, so I'm just on that page, and the first screen is showing what? It's showing the distribution point. It's showing the distribution point. Okay, mouse dropped. And sorry. Okay, something dropped it. So it's just showing the distribution point, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna go to my area where. So what it's trying to say, if I do not go to the board, instead if I go to the MS Paint, because I don't have to change all the screens. I'm just quickly creating this drawing here again, and if these are the two machines. Everyone is able to see my MS Paint, right?
Yes.
Oh, you didn't say maybe. Thank you. Okay. So
next time, maybe.
Yeah. So these two machines, because I'm just gonna keep coming, going, and coming back to this. I'm just spreading it quickly here. So this is SCCM/SQL. Okay, so SCCM/SQL, and then I'm going to just show that here. This is the DP, or distribution point, and this is the, of course, MP as well, management point. So first, the DP has to, what has DP to do here? DP has to be configured. If I start typing here now, I'm gonna make it bold, so maybe in fonts a little more bigger. DP has, or distribution point has to be configured for PXE support. So this is the first thing, right? DP has to be configured for the PXE support. This is what the first step is on that URL which I just sent. I've just sent three URLs, web pages links in the Google group, so everyone can then check it out. So Roland, you can also open that those three URLs that I sent already in the screen. So I'm on the first URL, which is boot images and distribution. Okay, so I'm just going to my distribution point now. The DP has to be configured for PXE support. Distribution point is the main point which is going to distribute the image of the machine. So we have to configure that. I'm just going to go there now and test machine. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to minimize that. So now I'm on my test machine, on my SCCM machine, and I'm going to administration. I'm going to the site configuration, expand that, and go to servers and site system roles as per the picture in the link. And then I'm going to the distribution point here and right click it and properties. In my case, nothing is configured, so you would see all the configurations from scratch. Although in your case it is configured. If not, then you can configure. If it is configured, guys, here when I click checkbox, the pop-up comes. We already know that, right? All the ports that PXE will be using, and all the so the clients, the empty clients, in order to connect to the SCCM, they will be using these ports. So if the firewalls are on for this server or over the network, they should be opening these ports. And if SCCM is deploying operating system on the empty machines or bare metal machines, then UDP port 69 should be also open in the firewalls. But since our firewalls are down, so we're just going to press yes and go ahead. Guys, one precaution I wanted to say, when we were troubleshooting, or again, let me start that. When I just clicked it, what happened? In the background, the WDS gets installed automatically. When we enable the PXE support on this distribution point, we don't have to separately go in the dashboard, add roles and features, and install WDS. The WDS feature gets installed when you click this. The second thing is, which I did and I had to go a long way to come back and recover, that if you uncheck this option during troubleshooting, so in some of the forums they were saying, hey, just uncheck that PXE and then check back again, apply that and then go open that distribution point again and then check again and then apply again. So when I unchecked that, the WDS got uninstalled automatically when I unchecked that just for troubleshooting. So it's not as that we check and uncheck just for troubleshooting quickly and then it will all work. WDS got uninstalled in the background, and then when I reinstalled it, so after I checked it back again, WDS did not get installed again. So I had to go back and had to reinstall WDS. Without WDS service, the client's PXE will not work, right? So WDS is a very, very crucial role here, but it's happening in the background. Once you check it, WDS is installed. Once you uncheck it, it's going to get uninstalled. But when you check it back again, it's not going to install again automatically. Then you have to go back again and manually install. And after even installing manually, the PXE did not work. That's what I wanted to say in the end. So do not uncheck it unless you have all the steps, where to go, how to manually install from which other places. Unless you know that, don't uncheck that ever in the configuration. Otherwise, PXE will just simply stop responding. Anyway, so this was one of the precautions I wanted to say. Okay, allow this distribution. So I'm just gonna click what you already have, I think, clicked there.
So in case like if PXE is not working, how we can verify that?
PXE is not working, go for any other troubleshooting.
No, I mean how we can verify that PXE is not working or it's working.
So one thing is that it is enabled here and the WDS is started. So okay, after I do the apply here, I will go to the that server manager, and I'm going to confirm that WDS is in green. The service of WDS must be started, and that will be the only indication that yes, PXE is working from the server side. If it is unchecked here, or WDS is service is stopped, or WDS is uninstalled, PXE will never work. So okay, yep.
So we have to go to the WDS console.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go there right after this. Yeah, so I'm gonna just show you now. Oh, there are so many. Okay, let me just close this Google. Okay, so I'm just going to press OK. Then, of course, we gave the password. This is the password for the when the bare metal machine starts, and you need to give it an image. Before that, it asks, hey, you want to start the SCCM operation on this empty machine or not? So it asks for a password. We can give the password if we have few machines and we want double authentication. In our case, yes, let's put the password, so we should at least know these steps. On the distribution point, in order to make it available for PXE requests from empty clients, we enabled it, and this is it. I'm just gonna go back to that. I'm gonna click that link here, boot images, and yeah, everything here is exactly like that. So I'm just going to click apply. Now I will go to the make sure that WDS is installed and started. So I haven't done it before. It was not in my screenshot. So if I go to this server manager and click anywhere and press F5, does it show or not? If not, then of course we need to see what's going on. So let me open this service. So there's a run here which I pinned to the taskbar. I'm going to go to the services.msg. Either it's getting installed by now or the service should be there. So Windows. Yeah, there it is. Windows deployment services. It's not started. I'm not touching it now because in the background it should be starting. It should be deploying and installing it. So after some time, I'll visit that again. WDS service is there now. WDS service is not by default there. When we add the role only, then it appears here in this area. So if I F5 that, oh, okay, it's there now. I just pressed F5. I refreshed it. I didn't do anything else. It says running. So if I go back here, should be showing. Not by now, then maybe in a few minutes it should be showing the WDS installed. Because I see something here on the flag. Okay, it's refreshing. There's one refresh going on. So I'll just check back because the service started. Oh, there it is. So there's when you enable PXE on distribution point, the WDS automatically gets installed in the background. And if I right click and Windows, so guys, one more caution here is do not configure excuse me, do not configure WDS any further than this, or do not don't touch the configurations at all. So I'm just starting the WDS. I want to make sure here that the service of the WDS is green. That's all. If it is black here, which means it is stopped, then we have a big problem. And then you need to make it work. So in the last lab, in my case, it was stopped. I tried to right click and alt task and start it. It was not starting. I did everything I could. Then I installed the hotfix. After that, it started right away. So that was a bug. Anyway, so it is installed in the background. I'm not going to touch it further other than this. It's supposed to be green. That's all. Okay. Next thing is according to that screen, I'm just going back to the boot images distribution point URL on that website. So the next thing is the guy is doing is going to the boot images and then checking those two options in the 64-bit and x86 boot images, 32-bit boot images. So I'm just going to go to that area as a next step following that screen, and I'm going to go to that open SCCM and go to the software library and then operating system and then boot images. Okay, these are the two boot images. Since in my case this is a new environment, I just reverted back to where it was just installed as SCCM successfully. So my configuration will be all new. In your case, you should go there, but if the options are selected already, do not touch them. Keep it like that. So I'm just right-clicking 64-bit and going to customization. Enable command support testing only. This is recommended to be checked. So during the troubleshooting, we can enable. So this is a separate process how to enter the client when it is giving an error. How to enter that client with command prompt access and retrieve the logs from there. So this is a totally separate. I'm going to send you that, but today let's make this lab successful, and then we're going to start aggressive troubleshooting and share all the troubleshooting points with each other. So guys, during the week also you could send emails. So I did try to check Gregory's problem, then it was so much there, so I thought that let's do the easier lab first, and then we'll redo this build and capture. We're going to make it successful later. Because now we're building confidence, right? So customization, yours is checked, mine was not checked. I'm checking it. Second is the data source, and make sure that this is by default checked always, and yours is also checked. Deploy this boot image from the PXE enabled distribution point. Yes, it is already checked, right? So I'm just going to click apply in my case because it's the first time I'm checking it. Apply. if in case you had not applied and you get this message, click no for now. This is just saying that, hey, whatever changes you made, can you tell distribution point that you made this change, so distribution point would know that. So for now I'm saying no because I need to configure the second image as well. So I'm clicking no for now, press OK. I'm going to the second 32-bit image, boot image, and right clicking the properties, going to the customization. In your case it is enabled, in my case it is not. So data source, and this is by default enabled, same thing just like last time. Apply, click no, press OK. So guys, one more thing about the boot images. Have they been successfully, after the changes we made, have they been successfully deployed to the distribution point or not? The indication is that this circle, which we are seeing, the gray circle, should become green. If it is green, it means the distribution point has been updated with the changes we have made in the boot image. So I'm just going to right click the 64-bit boot image and click distribute content. And then, of course, what we are doing is whatever changes we made in the boot image, we are telling distribution point, hey, Mr. Distribution Point, we made these changes. Can you update your records about that? So next, and which distribution point? Click add, go to distribution point. Of course, our SCCM server is our distribution point as well. Press OK. Next, and close. So this is gray, right? So it should turn, it's now yellow because it's in progress. It's in the progress of telling distribution point what changes were made in this. So if I go back and go again up, it's still in progress. Okay, I'll check back. It should be green. This means distribution point got this update. I'm just going to go and make this same, distribute content to the distribution point of the changes made in this boot image. I'll do the same thing. For 32-bit image, go to distribution point, tell distribution point, this is update yourself, please. Next, close. And if I go back there, it's green now, the above one. This means that DP has taken all the updates regarding this. So if I go there, it's yellow and it's going to turn green as well, which means that DP will have updated that. Okay, if I go back, so these two things are done. In your case, they should already be green because we did it last time, right? For the build and capture. Today we are doing the easier lab, which is we already have a Windows machine which is working, Windows 7. We're going to just simply capture that working machine. We're not going to build a new machine and then capture that machine. So even if you see that it's prone to have those errors because you're doing too much in one go. So let's do it separately, and then we're going to definitely do that. And I'm still going to make it we're going to do that. Okay, so on that URL, I'm just going back again and checking. Yes, I'm just going through the screenshots. So it says that you need to confirm, you can confirm on the distribution point as well, so distribute content. And then there's a monitoring area where you can confirm that the distribution point has taken that change. If I go to monitoring, so we are confirming the same thing from distribution points monitoring as well. Although we know from here that both have been changed successfully, but I'm just going to go to monitoring. And then if I go to distribution status and content status here, so distribution point in the monitoring area, if you have deployed something to the distribution point, it will show in the distribution status in the monitoring. Then in the distribution status, if you expand that, then content status, it will show that these two boot images have been, the information for these two boot images have been updated here as well. So in the monitoring area, we can double confirm or double check as well, right? So then we go down, there is that error that we faced last time. on the URL. If I go down to the network access point, I am just showing this now, this URL. I'm on, this is the URL I'm seeing right now, and it is saying that network access account should be created at that proper place, otherwise we will see this error. So this error I was seeing, the 8007 0002. So 0002 was error. I had to search a lot. Even though this is the resolution, this is one of the resolutions that guy on the website is saying, but no, that was not the resolution in my case. After deploying that hotfix, then this error went away. And okay, so we need to make sure that in this area we have defined administrator's account. So the error, this error should not come. This error is all about that authentication is not being done. It cannot confirm the credentials of the account with which it's trying to create the image or update the image. So we need to have those credentials or shown here or applied there. So I'm just going to go to administration, then I'm going to go to sites according to this picture. Then I'm going to go to the configure site components and software distribution. Here, network access account, I need to make sure that the administrator account is there according to the pictures. So I'm just going to go to my machine, go to administration, go to sites, and configure site components, software distribution. So network access account is there, and in my case everything is new, so I am just configuring everything. In your case it is already there because we added that last time. If it's not, then add it. So I'm just clicking this yellow and then new account, click browse, go to add main and check name administrator, press OK. Then I'm putting the password for the administrator here, press tab, putting the password again, verify. Guys, whenever you put a password, always let's always verify that. So we're just trying to double verify everything we're doing, right? So if they are offering this option, let's do that always. So click browse. I'm just gonna go to my server one, any folder, sysvol folder, maybe that's shared on server one. So select folder, test connection. Okay, it's just testing that the authentication of administrator is okay across the network. So press OK here, apply, OK. So till now 3 settings we have done. We have updated our distribution point. We have enabled PXE support in our distribution point, and then we saw that WDS is also installed in the background, and it should be green. The service should be running. Then we did the the boot images. We made some changes there, and then updated the distribution point with those changes. Then we went to the monitoring, and then we checked that distribution point really got those updates or not. And then 4th thing we did was administration, and then we added the credentials of administrator, so the image could be deployed with the proper credentials. This is still the start of the configuration or server-side configurations, and this is the final for that link, which I was just showing. This is the last step here. If I go, I'm showing this link now. Yeah, that's it, the end. So we can close this link. In your case, I think you didn't have to do any configuration, right? Gregory, Manzar, everything was there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So we now double check that. Now we go for the second link, and now everything new is starting. So you can open the second link, and I'll just show you now in front of the screen. This is the second link here. Capture Windows using SCCM 2012 R2. So last time what we did was we were doing build and capture in one go. Now we're going to be capturing the image of already installed and working Windows 7 machine, which we already have. In your case, I think your machines have applications also installed. In my case, it's an empty Windows 7 machine, but the procedure is same whether you have applications. Your machine is a perfect reference computer, like applications are installed and working there. My machine is just Windows 7, but the procedure is of course the same, whatever is inside. Here, what we are about to do is there are a few major steps that I need to point out. So I'm just going to quickly go to that MS Paint. I hope you're able to see that. I hope I'm able to see that first. So this is a free antivirus. Okay, don't laugh at me. Yeah, I'm using free antivirus. So what? Oh, anyway. Okay. So don't tell me I was using MS Paint inside this. Cool. Okay. So some major steps here are that create an .iso file which will have files to capture image of Win7 machine and has sysprep inside as well. We don't have to separately run that. So I'm just going to make that longer. Which is good. Okay. So yeah, you're supposed to listen, right? Okay. So let's go ahead with create an .iso file which will have files to capture image on Windows 7 machine and has sysprep inside as well. So this will be first what? Create an ISO file. We're going to create, this is a separate process. We're going to create an ISO file and the steps are there. But what it will do is that we're going to create that ISO file. We're going to copy it on our laptop, desktop, on the host Windows. Then we're going to mount that. So first create that ISO, then mount it to the Win7 machine whose image we need to capture. Mount it, then run it on Win7, and it will capture or run it on Windows 7 and give path of shared folder where you want the image to be uploaded, and it will be a .vim file. So through .iso file, we're going to create a .vim file. .vim is the image file, right? So .vim file. Oops. .vim. And then when it's uploaded, once it is uploaded, then deploy this .vim image to, oh, what happened? Then deploy this .vim image to bare metal VM virtual machine whose MAC address we have taken. So all steps are crucial, and some workaround steps, smaller steps are there, which will save us the frustration. So these are the major steps that we need to take. DP has to be configured, which we did. ISO file we're going to create now, and ISO file we're creating now. Then we're going to copy that out of this machine, and then we're going to do all the steps. So let's do one by one all the steps. First of all, I'm just going to go to my machine and do the server side step. Okay, this MS Paint was opened inside my SCCM server actually. I thought I was using my MS Paint for my laptop. Okay, so let's do these tasks. So I'm just going to open that link here, capture Windows 7, and it says here that we're going to create a task media, and that task media will be actually a .iso file, which will have the sysprep and which will have all the files necessary to capture an image of any machine, right? So these are the steps here. So I'm just showing it as well and going to that. But if I need to go back and forth, that will be pain. Anyway, so going to the software library and then going to task sequences. And in your case, there will be a task sequence 1 or 2. In my case, there's nothing because it's a new environment. Right click. I'll just go for right click and create task media. And I'm sure that it's not going to disturb your previous configurations. I hope. Sure, and hope as well. So create task sequence media. This wizard opens. Okay, and we're going to select the capture media. Creates media used to capture an operating system deployment image from a reference computer. Okay, so we're creating an ISO file that's going to wherever we mount that ISO file, wherever through USB, through DVD, it's going to simply capture the image of that machine. So that's a cool thing. Now I'm just going to confirm. So guys, I'm not going to show that in the video because you all have this screen open. I'm gonna put it to my second screen so I could just look up and look down instead of clicking back and forth. So I've selected the capture media, and then the next step is when we click next, it's just saying whether we want to use a USB flash drive or DVD on which we want to put the ISO. But it's just that these are the two types of media that we can support. So we just select either, although the DVD, but it's not detected automatically. If it was a physical machine, it would have detected that. In our case, it's going to be a media file. On this step, guys, keep this window here. What we need to do is create a folder and share that folder, and we need to put the shared path here for that ISO, because on that share path also there will be that Vim image of Windows 7 will be loaded there as well, uploaded. So I'll keep the window here. I'll go to the Windows Explorer and go to I have 2 drives actually. Yikes. But since everyone has C drive, so I'm just gonna put this. I'm gonna go to the C drive, and I'll just go right click new. And although we already have folders, but let's just create this new one, deployment. And I'm just trying to put it same like in the picture because of the naming is perfect. So I'm creating a folder called deployment. Double clicking that. Then I'm going down, creating a new folder called ISO image, and then I'm creating another folder called Vim _ image. Now this will be much organized because we need one ISO file which we are creating now. Then we will have an image of the machine, Windows 7 machine, which will be the Vim image. So all Vim images we can just put it here. All ISO images we can put here. But after creating this, so I created a deployment folder. Inside the deployment folder, I created 2 folders called ISO image and Vim image. But I need to share this deployment folder. So right click, share with specific people. For now, well, actually, administrator has read and write, here. So this is the local administrator, right? So I'll just go for for now in the lab, I'm just going to go for everyone, but in production, I would just go for my domain name /administrator and then give the rights only to that account. Here, clicking everyone, click add, and guys, don't give it just read, because when we upload the image, it's going to upload it, so it's going to be writing from Windows 7 to this SCCM server on this path. So I'm just going to give it read and write permissions. Then click share, and then this is the path. We can just copy the path from here, or we can click done and go to Windows Explorer and type this. So let's be lazy and double click this here. When we double click, the path opens right away. I'll just click here and copy, right click this, copy this path, minimize, click done. So I just shared it and copying the path of the shared folder. Once I have copied the path of the shared folder and the shared folder I just created, I am copying this to the media file here. So now we have this, but in the picture it says that we need to actually give the name of the file as well, right? And it says here as well. So output file, we're going to, so then I should be actually, sorry, giving the path of ISO image as well, because this is the ISO file, right? So I click browse, I go to this path, SCCM server 2, deployment, ISO image. I'm inside the ISO image. I'm creating a file called win7 ISO, win7 ISO, and it's of course .iso. So win7, you can say win7 image, you can say capture win7
we
capture.
can say capture or something else, like we
win7
have
capture.
to differentiate.
The next file will be actually the .wim, not .iso. So yeah, we can just say win7 capture .iso. In fact, yeah, this should be the proper name. So win7 cap .iso. Click save. Now ISO image has the win7. So if I go to the right, yeah, win7 cap .iso. Once this path is given and the file has been chosen, click next. Now it's asking for that boot image. So click the 64-bit boot image. This we did in the build and capture last lab as well. Double click that. Which distribution point? Of course, our very own, the only distribution point, which is yeah, distribution point, right? So it's our server. So okay, next. Okay, that's it. So what we did was give an output path with a file name called win7 cap, and we created that folder and shared it. Okay, next. So this ISO image, which is creating or be created now, we're going to copy that to our desktop. Actually, we need to mount it to that machine, to the DVD of that machine, and the only way we can mount is to put it outside of our VMware workstation. So the other VM, which is the Windows 7 VM, can mount that in the DVD, this ISO file. Okay, close. So where is that file? So if I go to the Windows Explorer, go to the deployment, and go to the ISO image, there it is. win7 cap. Yep. And it's a 258 megabyte ISO image. What we need to do now, so if I go down the slide, that URL, and yes, boot images we have already configured, and yeah. So now I'm going to come back here and copy. Right click this win7, copy win7. And I'm going to minimize the Windows, our VMware workstation. I've right click and copy this image and minimizing the VMware workstation, and I'm putting it on my desktop. Okay, that was the old one. Oh, seriously? Okay. So paste. I'm pasting it on the desktop because I want to mount it to my next VM. So if I go to my MS Paint here, what we have done till now is create an ISO file which will have files to capture image on Win7. We have created that and sysprep inside. We have created that ISO file. Mount it to Win7 machine whose image we need to capture. But we need to have that Windows 7 machine disjoint from domain. We can do it after mounting it or before mounting, it doesn't matter. But that's one of the crucial steps. If it's joined to the domain, it's not going to capture that image. So I've just copied it on my desktop, on my laptop desktop, the host Windows desktop. This is the Windows 7 machine. We all have it. This is what I was trying, and it's just in that stage of the full image was deployed already. So you're seeing the end result right now, which we should be reaching without any errors, hopefully. Oh shoot, seriously. Like, okay, it's going to. So guys, we need to disjoin this machine from the domain. So if you know that, go ahead with that task. My machine is, this one is I think already disjoined from domain. So it's just going to start, and I'm just going to log in, and then I'm going to mount that image to capture the machine. I'm going to capture the image of this machine, which was just created from a captured image. Okay, so there it is. Windows 7. I want to make sure that yeah, work network. I want to make sure that it's not joined to the domain. So Windows 7 machine, I'm going right-click right-click computer, Windows Explorer, open, right-click computer, properties, and there it is, work group, ABC. So if I go to change settings and click change work group, so it's not joined to the domain. Okay. Make sure that your machine is not joined to the domain, it's joined to the work group. If that is done, then right click and go to settings. We need to mount that newly created ISO image. So if you have disjoined it from domain and made it a part of the work group, then right click this Windows 7 machine, go to DVD. We know where our image is. It is on the desktop of our host OS. So if I click browse and go way down, in my case I have two images, one older image which I was testing. This is the one I just created now, win7cap.iso. So I'm just going to double click that. Now in the DVD we have mounted the ISO which has the sysprep inside, and which was created in the SCCM, and its sole purpose is to capture the image of this machine, this VM. So I'm going to press OK. Now it is disjoined. This Windows 7 is disjoined from domain, and we have mounted the image. What we need to do? So its DVD looks like this, and there it is, the autoplay, that run tsmb auto run. That's what we need to run. If I click close and if I go down, I go inside, not down, it just starts this image. So anyone on this stage right now?
Could you repeat it?
Yeah.
How we can run the teaser?
Yeah, so I'm canceling it. Yes. Did you mount the ISO image?
Yes.
Okay. So it should be, then you go to Windows Explorer, then you go to computer, and then your DVD is populated. It's showing.
No,
like this?
No, it's just not like that.
Oh. So you mounted the ISO file, and your DVD is not populated for the virtual machine.
Yeah.
If you expand that, and you expand the DVD, do you see these 4 files when you expand the DVD of the virtual machine?
I cannot expand.
Oh, so it's not mounted, or the ISO. Did you put that ISO on the host OS desktop?
Oh, wait. Okay, I got it.
Oh, okay. You got it? Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was. I just checked the.
Okay. Oh yeah, the connect. Yeah, that option. So double click the launch media and launch media file. I double click that, press yes, and it should show this screen now. Welcome to the image capture wizard. So when we click next, it says, hey, you're starting that image capture. Where do we want to upload it? The destination. In our case, we already have a destination, but remember, our machine is disjoint from domain. So it's going to ask for credentials when we give that path. So if I go to browse, and if I put that //, I know that my machine is on server 2, which is the SCCM server. My shared folders are on server 2. So guys, I changed the name of my machine, so SCCM dash server 02, but in your case it's server 2. If you type this in the browse and click save, it's going to ask for credentials. And in it, you need to give your domain /administrator. So in my case, it's SCCM domain.local. In your case, it's my domain.local, right? And administrator. The password for the. So it's asking credentials because it's not joined to the domain. It's a work group machine. So press OK. When you press OK, it opens that shared folder on server 2, and there's that deployment folder we created. Now we are uploading Vim image. So the second folder is a Vim image. I double click the second folder. We still need to give it a name, that file, that image, a name. So win7 captured .vim. So this is the captured image. This will be hopefully the captured image, and it's going to be deployed over this shared folder. So let's go for win7 capture.vim and click save. That's how it looks like, and definitely we have to again give the account name and password, again the domain /administrator. So in my case, the domain is SCCM domain.local. In your case, it's my domain, SCCM domain /administrator. Let me know if I'm going fast so I could go faster. Oh, slower. So SCCM domain /administrator. Oh, yeah, that's the name. Okay. If the credentials are there and the correct path is there, and you have given the name and mentioned and put the .vim extension there at the end of the name, then all set. Next, let's see what happens. It goes claiming, hey, there you go, it's going to work. No, in SCCM, well, in IT you can say that, but especially in SCCM you cannot say that. Okay, created by, so IT department, that's just extra information. Version Win7 professional or ultimate, whatever you have. Description, yeah, let's leave that. So created by the department, version, whatever. According to your production environment, we can just put the details there. It's good to put description, that how many software or applications are there and what kind of applications are, and even the configuration. Some people write huge details, so at least when we see the image later, do we want to deploy, we see the description, oh, it doesn't have that, oh, okay, I don't want to deploy that. Okay, next. And this is a summary, and click finito, and there you go, the update and initialization. So it's capturing going to capture and then upload it to our SCCM deployment folder. I hope you have put that everyone to read and write and not read only, otherwise it's going to be a big problem. Running sysprep command, it shows there now. In WDS, remember, we were putting the sysprep ourselves, OOB and everything. So now prepare operating system, running sysprep. Okay. No. Okay, what happened? Guys, did you get this error?
I'm way behind of you. I'm just starting capturing.
Not yet.
Okay, you didn't say maybe. So, so yeah, I knew that even if I do successfully 2 times, it's always a new. Okay, so anyone else trying this, or Syed and Roland, Nassim, are you guys trying that? Are people trying that? Okay. Oh, you could chat as well if you know. So, okay. Task sequence image capture wizard has failed with the error 4005. For more information, contact your system administrator. Okay, let me contact my system administrator right now. Gregory is going fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
Oh yeah. So what did I do? Oh yeah, this machine has been imaged. This is the third time this is the third time I'm running sysprep on this. Okay, okay. It's yeah, I have another machine which is just joined to the work group. So I'm just gonna quickly start that and take an image of that, capture an image. I can do this for Windows 8 because there was nothing specific Windows 7 we created image of. So if I start Windows 8 right now and disjoin it to the domain and mount that image, although we named it Windows 7, but guys, did you see that we did not add anything Windows 7 specifically? It's just the default boot image of x67. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to log in, disjoin it from domain. This Windows 8. So 3 times sysprep can make things crazy. I hope I have a snapshot. Wow, I didn't take it. Okay.
Yeah, it worked for me.
Okay, good. No, okay, so it's starting for you? Good. Okay, good. I didn't try it on Windows 8, so this will be a good experiment as well. Manzur, you're somewhere near, or?
I'm just entering user ID and password for destination.
Okay, cool. Good, you're about to be there. So I'm just joining it from domain Windows 8. Press OK, and I'm gonna try to grab this, capture the image of this one. Okay, it's part of the work group, and it wants to restart. It's going to be a quack one. Then we go and I'll just mount. So I'm just gonna mount this to the ISO file we created. I'll click browse, and yeah, it was on the desktop, so I'm just gonna go to the desktop and mount that ISO file which has the sysprep built in. Okay, that's mounted. I'm just gonna go inside. Okay, I'm in. So I'm just going to do the same thing which I started doing in Windows 7. I'm trying to, yeah, there's that DVD we mounted which has a sysprep inside to capture this. Double click that. Application not found. Okay, surprise number 2. Okay, there's that launch media. Press yes. Okay, there it is. Welcome to the image capture. Next. Again, let's put the browse. Since I disjoint, I have to give the credentials, but I'm just mentioning my machine name, 002. And if I click save, it's going to ask for credentials because it's going over the network. So domain name /administrator, 002 / domain name. In my case, it's SCCM domain.loc. As in domain, we can just go with the prefix as well. Administrator, password, press OK. It's showing all the shared folders, deployment, Vim image, there's where I want to put it. Win8 captured.vim, naming it, click save, put the domain credentials again, CCM domain /administrator. And created by IT version Pro. Finish, and let's see. And let me check if somehow I don't have my firewall on for some weird reason. Firewalls are off. I don't need second network card messing anything, so I'm disabling that on SCCM server, and then F5ing it. Okay, domain of one network card. We just go back. Initializing system standard 2012. Did it do sysprep already? So Gregory, it's done already with you?
There is some process going on.
Okay, good.
To restart.
So it's still working, right? No error.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for confirming.
It's working. Yeah. It's maybe. It's working. I'm not
Don't
sure.
say maybe. So it's working. Running sysprep. That's where I got the errors somehow. So Windows 8.
Two network cards. I also got error just because of these two network cards. When I disabled one of them, then it was like gave me that error. Otherwise, it was not even giving me anything.
Oh, so you got the error, then you disable the network card, and then you start it again, and it's not giving you error?
No. I mean, when I was in the previous lab.
Okay.
Like I was unable to capture or even getting any IP address, something like that. Like the error I'm getting today.
Okay.
So
same?
I disabled the other network card, then I got that error at least. Next step.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, these network cards, especially the internet, if we have installed all the updates, hey, good. Initializing system shutdown. Okay, I'm good. It's going fine.
I'm also getting the same
screen.
message.
Good.
Saying restarting on initializing system shutdown.
Yeah, so we're going for the capture. So it's going to restart and again start capturing. That's good. So this is the first stage where we gain the confidence of capturing and then deploying on bare metal machine. Then the next stages will be build and capture. Third stage will be actually the migration of live data. I mean, like the data of the user. So that will be the real time in capture where we all have to transfer the data of the clients and then migrate the whole thing and deploy with new image. So
this means we can apply for migration jobs now, even at least after next class.
So next class is build and capture, which is still we're doing too much in one go. So we're open to so many errors. So then after that we are good for. Then we need to still deploy bigger applications like SCCM. Office for 2013 we're gonna deploy application. and there are 2 or 3 more big applications that we need to deploy.
What about SQL?
Whoa. No, I never heard that.
Previously, I was working for a software house, so I tried to deploy it through WDS, but it was not working.
No, but WDS and SCCM are for mass deployment. I never heard SQL Server mass deployment. SQL servers are always like few. But anyway, yeah, in order to learn, we could try. But yeah,
we need,
will
for
try
example,
to do
if we need, need 20 servers in one night with SQL server, with Windows, everything.
Yeah.
And we can create a reference server and we can deploy that.
Yeah. Oh, that's a scenario that's possible. Yeah. See, so some of the servers are so sensitive and critical, even if they're 20. I mean, if you're really confident, that's cool. Otherwise, I would make sure. But definitely, if it's 20, definitely we go for SCCM. So we need to gain confidence on SCCM. We need to be familiar with all the errors. Like this is a new error for me, which came in Windows 7, and I realized, just popped up into my mind that the sysprep, right after sysprep it occurred. So this is the third sysprep, and sysprep has 3 attempts total. That we know already from our WDS experience. But I still need to find out this error. What is it? I'm going to take a screenshot of that, because errors are something that gives us lots and lots of knowledge. So I'm just gonna take the screenshot of this error on Windows 7. Okay.
What are you using for screenshots? What are you using?
This this clarity.
But you can use your OneNote as well, which is much better.
OneNote takes a screenshot as well?
Yeah.
OneNote. Oh, I never knew that.
OneNote has you see there's
yeah, this one.
Yeah, click on it. Then click on the screen clicker.
Ah, cool. Hey.
Click on
the whole thing, right? It takes. Oh, I have to select.
Yeah, anything.
Hey man, you're genius.
Now it will ask you where you want to copy, on your notebook, or you want to copy to clipboard, or anywhere.
Wow, that's so mucho
you
cool.
You can directly send it to your notes.
Wow, thanks man. Well, that's something I really needed to know. Then to location, if I want to create a new one.
You have to create a new book, or you have to select any existing book with new page.
Wow, thanks man. Amazing. Okay, I used to see that, and my mind went that I'm taking screenshots so often. I should have used it. Thanks man. Wow, cool. Thanks. Okay, so this is the Windows 7 that's about to shut down. It's gonna just close automatically because of the error. Well, so far so good. So Gregory, mine is capturing volume 2 of 2. So yours must be ahead, right?
You have SSD actually.
Ah, yes, I knew that. Oh, even Roland said maybe. SSD. Yeah.
But I have a problem.
Uh-oh.
Houston.
You shouldn't have said maybe.
Maybe it's working. It's some VMware workstation window popped up, but there is no. It's empty.
Oh.
Totally empty.
Hey, check your C drive disk space.
Oh.
And clean up quickly.
No.
This is the wrong time for this. Yeah. It happened to me when I was getting excited with the third machine. My D drive filled up.
Yeah.
I was just trying to create more machines ASAP in excitement.
4 gig, only 4 gig.
Oh, 4 gig. You still have space.
I'm going to order that laptop now. W41.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
32 GB RAM and 500 GB SSD.
Whoa. And I'm just struggling with my 500, and 1 terabyte is like $540. So I'm like, oh, okay, later.
1 terabyte is $540.
Yeah, 540, 570 like that. 1 terabyte SSD. Samsung Evo, and then there's also I think Pro and Evo, two types. I have EVO. But the space I'm really struggling because I have
I got your
environments.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're in this one?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I can see that it's
okay.
0x 800 735.
Oh,
I cannot read that.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, my SCCM machine frozen. Oh, Windows 7. This Windows 7 machine.
Windows 7 machine frozen?
Yeah, I cannot click. I cannot.
Don't close it. Try to recover it from.
Okay, hope you're gonna get the same thing.
Oh, you're hoping, right? That's bad. So, Syed, Roland, and Naseem, you're all having your machines in front of you. You can type in, yeah,
Sorry.
chat. Yeah, you're saying?
Actually, my VMware workstation is not
frozen.
Responding. Yeah.
You can close some other applications so it could get the memory it needs, or try to close as many applications, or the Explorer, Windows Explorer, or Chrome. Well, that takes a lot of. So Roland, yeah, but I have problem with the client before in my fresh machines. Okay, Roland, because I'm deploying that, guys, right now I can connect to your machines through TeamViewer, and I could just try to troubleshoot because this is going, and we can only go ahead when this is complete. It takes like 20 minutes, this image upload. So if you want, I can connect from TeamViewer to your machines, and whatever problems you have, you can put in the chat, and I can resolve those problems. And Naseem, you're listening. Your machines are configured, and you did send a screenshot for all the for those clients which are showing yes. After that, you were able to deploy something. You could type in and Syed. Any welcome. So you guys could type Naseem, Roland, and Syed. Okay. Foxit and Google Chrome on. Cool. Okay. Cool. And you're not following with the labs, right? I mean, like live following, I guess, but not right now. So yeah, in the chat, Naseem is saying that she deployed Foxit and Google Chrome on Windows 8. Cool. That's cool. Syed, you have deployed applications as well, and Roland has created a new environment. So Roland, you could give me your TeamViewer ID, and I could just connect now and check. I wanted it excited, but I'm worried I need to follow. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because now after the crucial labs, we're going to be going for more complicated labs and scenarios, and that's where we will be gaining the most confidence on SCCM. And Syed, hello Syed, where are you? And maybe if I put it on chat to Syed, hello Syed. Okay, so okay, one sec, sure, no problemo. So, wow, it's taking a bit longer than I thought. Let me check my hard disk space as well because, oh shoot, okay, D drive is 26 GB, D drive is 32 GB. Okay, good. What else? The drive of my SCCM server. Password 5033. Oh, sorry. You can change it now. I said it on the video, and now on YouTube, everyone will know your password. But it changes every session, I think. The TeamViewer password. So, oh, but I'm gonna put this in front of everyone. So, guys, I'm just checking my disk space.
First, connect it on another window, then you can put it on the shared window.
Okay,
if you don't want to share the ID and password.
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be on YouTube, and then the whole planet will be connecting to Roland's machine. And
no, but TeamViewer is going to change your password every time.
It's session wise, yeah. The password is changed. TeamViewer, there you are. Okay, so I'm gonna take it away from here. Partner ID 701-551, 701-551, 333. Remote control, connect. Oh, I need to still check the performance of my Windows 8. Capturing volume 2 of 2. Oh,
it's very slow. For me, it's more slow.
Really? Hey, what happened to my Windows 7? Waiting for SCCM to be fully operational. It's like it has started itself again.
No, but there's something else. It's not.
Yeah, that's something else. Yeah,
it's like operating system, CCM, fully operational.
Maybe it's removing the file or something. Okay.
It's going to give you a new knowledge about the CCM, new feature. Autopilot.
Okay, so wow, and it's double sound because now it's Roland's machine. Everyone.
But now he needs to tell you password of all machines.
Now everyone knows the password. Okay. So.
You can type in your chat, private chat.
Yeah. So. Oh, again, double tap. Wow, it's even clearer and loud. So, yeah. I think I should stop talking. So this is Windows 7. Let me make sure VM Tools is there. And then in C drive. Sorry?
It looks like Windows 2 or 3. Why it's so small?
Oh man.
It's an iPad actually.
iPad?
It's iPad.
CCM setup here on Windows 7.
Windows 7 for iPad actually.
Oh.
So he is not logged in as a domain user, I guess.
Seriously? Oh, wow. Rolando, are you logged in as a domain administrator? Or please do so. I can hear my voice. So I'm talking like this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Please go ahead. No. Log off. And then log in from domain administrator. Wow. It's so difficult to talk like that.
So this machine is not a part of domain actually.
It's not even part of the domain, Rolando. Come on. What were you doing? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm just waiting for Rolando. Can you please join us the domain? And then, wow, so many screens. Or try Windows 8. Okay, let's go there. I'm going there now. Windows 8. Clicking. So have you logged in from?
No.
The domain administrator?
No. Local admin.
Yeah. So, Ronald, can you log
off? Either it's a part of domain or no.
Oh yeah. Let's check if it's part of the domain.
I think it's also not part of the domain.
I cannot right click it.
I think right click is not allowed. You need some special permission for that. I don't know.
No, I was able to right click on Windows 7.
It's very slow. It's still capturing image volume.
Yes, sir.
And I don't have SSD, so it's super slow actually.
Yeah.
Just click on the window icon, like left corner.
Oh, I cannot click anywhere now. Strange.
So maybe you need some permission. I don't know.
Yeah.
There is an option.
Oh, yeah, it's a whole screen. So Roland, you need to give me the permission, or you can join both machines with the domain, and log in from domain administrator, and then when you deploy, it should be replying to the SCCM. But if you want me to do that, then you need to. You can just
click on extra and see if you can remote invite. Take a screenshot, remote system.
Nope.
You can start the session.
Wow, that's cool. I can record other screen. Hey, that's very powerful. Okay, where's my thing reached? For God's sake, 2 of 2. This was a free session. Okay, yeah.
Now reconnected. It will work, hopefully.
Oh, that's why. The connection could not be established. Team, we're not returning on partner. Running on. Oh, it's not. Maybe he restarted or.
Maybe.
Roland. Where are you? Oh, he's not there. Yeah, he restarted the computer. Yeah. And it's like terribly slow, and we're not supposed to be that slow.
So I'm pausing the recording actually.
Yeah. And when it captured .vim is being created right now. It's 2 gigs, 2.5 gig already reached or uploaded from. Oh yeah, recording. Oh man, I wanted to show that successfully thing on the recording.
I told you, just remind me before processing it.
For now, I'm closing connection because I'm hearing 2 sounds, and that was like, wow. as if I was in a dream and there were two sounds for everything. And now there is that. Okay, so 4.8 gigs of Win8 capture.vim is uploaded to our SCCM machine. So now let's hurry up with the. So we'll carry on with the lab. The image of Windows 8 machine in my case has been successfully uploaded, captured and uploaded, and this is the OOBE after the sysprep that it starts at a new machine, Windows 8. Windows 7 in my case failed to upload in, and while others who were trying Windows 7 worked perfectly. Let's go with the next step, and it will be the it will be adding this Vim image to the operating systems. So we need to go and do one more extra step, which is shown here in the. So we're going to go. I'm on that URL again where we had started capturing. So I'm going down the pictures and until we reach the end of it, where we got the successfully loaded image message. Now, once we got the .vim file, we can import the .vim file as operating system image in SCCM 2012 in the operating system image. So I'm just going to go there. This is my Win8 capture.vim. I'm going to go to the SCCM 2012 console, and then I'm going for administration. No, not administration, software library, and then going to operating system images, and then right clicking that image, and then add operating system. Now guess which file we need to import here, the .vim file. If I click browse and go to deployment, the local folder, it's better not be local folder. Actually, we should go from the network path. Go to Vim. This is the Win8 capture.vim, and we will now click next. So Win8 captured, and it's a professional version or edition. So next. So what we did is added in the operating system images the captured image. We added it to the operating system image, and next.
Amir,
yeah.
I have a problem when I browse that image file, Vim file. So I click next. I got error. The specific UNC path does not contain a valid Vim file, or you do not have permissions to access.
Oh, seriously? Did you? And so can you go local then?
No, like maybe you are giving local path. Just give the UNC one //
Yes, // yeah, it's // server name, deployment.
And folder is shared.
Yeah, that's where it uploaded, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so can you send that error screen, or can you try to put that that Vim file on a folder? Make sure that folder has the permission to be accessed by administrator. Are you logged in from administrator? Of course you are. Okay, what else? That's crazy. That's not supposed to be the error. Okay, let's forget it. Let's go ahead. Just kidding. Yeah, can you send me the error screen? Or no, there's no or. I mean, you're supposed to access. So if I right click here like this, no, here like this, and go to browse, you're supposed to access your SCCM server wherever you create that shared folder. Then the correct path. You're doing the same thing, right?
Yes.
And you see inside the Vim, when you double click, then this error comes?
No, it's okay, open, it's okay, and then when I click next, then it comes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So you can see that file, this file is there, Vim file?
Yeah, file is there, yeah. Now when you browse, there,
next.
and you click this next, yeah.
Then it says what? That the UNC path is not correct?
Yeah. Does not contain a valid Vim file, or you do not have permission.
Not a valid Vim file? Ooh. Did you put the read permission there, or everyone read write for everyone? Okay.
What is the name of your Vim file? What is the name?
I'm gonna double check.
And check the spelling. Maybe.
Can you connect Gregory's laptop to TeamViewer?
You have TeamViewer, Gregory? And we have 754, and there's a long procedure.
Okay.
Guys, let's try to finish for the video, and then by then Gregory must have figured out. And I was just kidding. So Gregory, there is another long procedure coming. Then we can troubleshoot your problem, because we need to deploy it to the machine, and that will also take time. But or Gregory, you can just give me your TeamViewer if everyone is okay with that.
Okay, but you mean today? Not today.
So after the lab, or during, or at the end of the lab, because there's a long steps as well, and we need to record the video. So try to figure it out, man. You're so smart, man. Come on, man. What are you talking? Oh, okay,
I'm gonna miss this point,
Miss this point, yeah.
So far you are very smart, actually.
The rest are smart. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna miss the rest of the lab.
Okay, TeamViewer then.
Oh no, it's okay.
Huh? So you
because
could give
we
it
don't have time. It's already 7:56.
Yeah, so it's already closing time. Okay, I'll try to quickly go through the steps to record the video at least, and you can follow the recording. But that's how it is. If in live lab, if you have some error that's not recoverable, then we have to go ahead with heavy hearts. Oh, okay. So, but definitely, I'm gonna try to connect to your machine in some of the gaps we have here. So there are some log procedures coming now. Once we have done that, we need to distribute it to the DP, and for that we need to do this is the last step here. So Gregory, if you are able to go ahead with this, then right click the WinIt captured and go to distribute content. Next, click add distribute point. Distribution point is our server. Next, as usual, close. So now the second page I'm closing, second URL. Now I'm opening the third one, the third link I sent you all. And this is the deployment part, and there's going to be some wait time here, so then we can attack Gregory's machine. So this is what I'm showing right now. I have to create a new machine. Last time we did the same thing for build and capture. So we're going to create the machine and grab the MAC address of that machine. So I'm just gonna take this page to my second screen and watch from there. I'm just going to go to home, go to create new virtual machine, click next, open system later, and this is my Windows 8. In my case it's Windows 8, in your case it is 7. So if you're doing that, go for 7. I'm going for 864, right? Next, I'm just gonna add the name bare metal 01. Next, and next, and in my case the network card is VMnet 12. Close, finish, start, and it should show me the MAC address. And there's the MAC address. I'm just gonna put the notepad. This notepad is, yeah, I put so many messages and errors there to put in Google. So I'm just putting this 000C 29 47 27 40. Okay, so 27 29 47 27. Okay, and we need to add this to the SCCM. But I'm just going with the URL page where it says, yeah, create device collection. First, the guy has created the device collection by the name of captured OS, and all systems is a limiting collection. So I'm just going to do that quickly here in assets and compliance device collection. We're creating a collection because the task sequence we create can only be applied to a collection, not to a single device. So device collection, right click, create device collection, captured OS, putting the name there for the device collection, browse, and we're going for all systems here. So it will cover all the systems, known or unknown. Next. We're not going to add any rule or direct rule. We're just going to go next. It's going to say, hey, you're not applying the rules. We're saying, yeah, okay. What else? So what? So without applying the rule, it's just next. What I did was selected all systems, gave a name, selected all systems, click next again, press OK. Because we did not apply the rule, there was a message. We just ignored that, went ahead and next. So the collection by the name of captured OS is created. Now I'm going to go to the URL, go to the devices, and import the single computer, just like we did last time. So I'm just going to go to the devices and go to import computer information, and then import single computer. Next. So it's a Win8 cap machine. I'm just naming it, and the MAC address will be this. So 000C 294727 000C 2947 2740 947 27 4D. Was it 27? Yeah, 2740. Okay. So we got the name of the machine, the MAC address of the empty machine. We go next, and this is the name. Next, which collection? The one I just created, captured OS, because task sequence will apply the image on the collection, not on the single device. Press OK. Next and next. So what we did till now is created a collection, and then we added the empty machine by adding the MAC address, and allotted or assigned it the single device to the single collection. But my collection captured OS is showing 0, so it did not populate that machine which I just added. This device called Windows 8 cap. So it did not add it, so it still says 0 here, right? Captured OS. So if I right click and go update membership, I right click on captured OS, which is the collection we just created, and update membership and press yes, and then update membership and press yes, and then keep doing it forever. And one day Microsoft will say, oh, okay, let me just show that machine under you, and okay, give it some time. I'm gonna come back here and do this update membership like this and this. I'm actually doing that. So it should show 1, which means that it has affiliated that single device to that collection on which we are going to deploy the image, right? So it's still showing this clock thing here, small clock thing. This means it is in the process of updating that. maybe you can or cannot see that clock thing, but it's working right now. So I'll leave it to that. So the member count should show 1, which means that device is inside that device collection. Okay, so I'm just going to go with that URL and going ahead. Yeah, captured OS, did that. Now, the task sequence have to be created, which will be doing what? The task sequence will be deploying the whole, that captured image to this device collection. So I'm just going to go to the software library and go to the task sequence here. In your case, there will be task sequence showing here. In my case, this is the new environment. So I'm just going to right click and create task sequence. I'm just going to select this create task sequence. Now, last class, we selected build and capture. This class, we are selecting install an existing image package. So we already have that image package, and we're going to just deploy it to that collection, which has just one empty machine. So install an existing image. Next, task sequence is win 8 bare metal deployment. So browse boot image 64. Next, I'm just gonna double check if I am not missing anything. Still no. Okay. So next is image package. So browse. There should be just one. Windows 8 captured. And we are putting here 1-to-1. Partition and format the target computer before installing. So there are already, I have created 2 images there. So as per the picture right now, we are selecting 1-to-1, but we still need some explanation. I still need some explanation of why. Either it's just one image, that one image to one machine. Otherwise, any image we can select here, all images from any one of that, or that one image to one machine we're selecting. Product key we're not giving there. And local password, administrator password, yes, we need to log into that machine after deploying it, so definitely we need a local password here. Next. Here we want it to be joined to the domain. So I'm just gonna click browse and double click SCCM domain. Here we want it to, well, after joining to the domain, we want it to go to the computers OU. Yes, so we're doing that, and the credentials to join to the domain are, of course, browse administrator, check name, press OK. Put the password and verify. Test connection successfully verified. Press OK. Okay. So next. This is a configuration manager client. SCCM client will be also deployed to this OS. Next, if we were migrating, then we would have kept these options enabled or checked, and it asks for all the migration paths. We're going to go for the migration. We're going to talk about migration in detail. For now, we're going to uncheck that because this is not a migration, so we're not using any kind of migration features here. There is no user data to be temporarily shifted to a third server, and then when the new image is installed, then this user data will be shifted to the new machine. So we're not doing that. So we're going to uncheck all these and click next. For now, do not install software, although you can opt for installing any application. In my new environment, I did not deploy that applications, Google Chrome or anything like that. So I'm just going to select for do not install any application. Select the applications. Nope. Oh, these are the updates. Do not install updates. That's not the application. Sorry, that's the application. Okay. So no updates and no application. Otherwise, it's going to take forever. but in production environment you can think of updates. So next, and finito. These were all the main, nothing new here. I'm just gonna go back and on the URL and check. We did select that this should be joined to the domain, this machine. So now we're going to just okay, we're going to deploy this to the collection. So we have created a task sequence that with image need to be deployed. Maybe there are applications that need to be deployed. Maybe you need Windows updates to be deployed here, and then this is the task sequentially it's going to do. But now we need to tell on which machine we need to do that task. But and we can right click and start deploy wizard here. But before that, I want to check one thing. Has that captured OS actually populated that? So if I go right click that captured OS device collection, update membership, okay, it's started again with that watch showing, but it hasn't. Device is still Windows 8 cap, and it was, oh, it is there, yay. So captured OS is showing the member count as 1. So this is good. That's what I wanted to make sure. If this is showing 0, then when we start a new bare metal or empty machine, it doesn't pick up that image if this is not showing 1. Right? As soon as it shows 1, then it the empty machine starts showing the F12 option. When you press F12, it connects to the SCCM server to get the image. Okay. So I'm just gonna go back. To that software library. I want to deploy this task sequence to that device collection. Deploying this bare metal 8, Windows 8 to collection called captured OS. And next, it's available only for media and Pixie. So this is a PG initiated, and the media is our Vim that is going to be deployed. Next, yeah, schedule. We can click here or click here. No, I wanted to go here, new, and put it as soon as possible. But just leave it unchecked. Excuse me. Yeah, this is also default options here. Create deployment alert. No, just go ahead. Default options here, download content locally when needed by running task sequence. Yeah, it's going to download that. It's again saying that network access account should be placed there in distribution points, which we already did in the first lab, on the start of this lab. Next, close. So this task sequence has been told to deploy the Windows 8 image to the empty machine whose MAC address we already have. And that empty machine is a member of a collection. So let's have that empty machine. I'm going to send the Control-Alt-Delete. Before that, I'm going to check the URL, because if we leave any one simple small step, we have to suffer for days, for hours and hours and days and days. So yeah, I just checked the URL of that web page, and I didn't miss any steps till now. So I'm expecting when I click Control-Alt-Delete, it's going to restart. It's going to capture the IP. Then it's going to capture all the information from SCCM. Then it's supposed to show F12 to me, and I'm going to press quickly F12. So let's see if it does that. So going there. F12 is there. Yeehaw! So if you do not do this, so let it load now. It's going to get the image from CCM and start loading. But if so, where I was stuck in the practice, I wanted to show that again. In the device collection, it was showing 0 here for the collection. So this collection did not get that empty bare metal machine inside. Then I went for forums after forums, and then one of them said, hey, keep doing that update membership until you see that machine inside. As soon as I did that, it just the F12 started showing up. Otherwise, F12 at the start of the machine was not showing for like countless hours. I don't remember how many hours. In the early morning I was working, then all day. That only showed when I did that thing, update membership. So see, one small thing that I was after, and it costed me like hours and hours. And it was not there in the step in that web. It just goes in, see, you will see that F12. Yeah, right. And so those expert people don't show those errors. We have to figure that out. Anyway, okay, so this bare metal machine is asking for SCCM password. And yes, this is the Windows 8 bare metal deployment we were trying to do, and hopefully everything goes well. Then this has the deployment has started. I can just start another bare metal machine, empty machine, and do the all I need to do is, if I want to start 3 bare metal machines, all I need to do is go there, put the MAC address in the devices first of the next 3 bare metal machines, device collection, go there, make sure that if there are 3, each member count should show 3. If there are 2, member count should go, and you know how to do that. Keep pressing the update membership. This is not mentioned in the forum. You have to figure that out. Like, that's crazy. Okay, but this is one of the errors. I mean, if there is another kind of error, then there is another solution for that. For this error, this was a solution. That F12 was not appearing there. Okay, Gregory, let's go back.
Okay.
So, what happened?
I said okay.
Okay. Oh, that was okay. Oh, okay. God. So can we team viewer into your machine? So it's uploading now the image. So what's your team viewer? We can shoot your machine. Oh, troubleshoot your machine.
Yeah.
Hey, it's foggy. Wow, I'm on 12th floor and it's like foggy city. Yeah, you were saying? Yeah. What the?
You wanna my password?
The
okay.
ID.
Okay.
Yes, ID. So okay, so you're giving me your ID and your password, so we could try to know what's going on. We have all the great minds here. Hey, you're downloading it, right? So
no, I have
okay, I'm just kidding.
Remember, I had I'm giving you an ID.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't remember last time. I mean, yeah, maybe you emailed me the ID. So
yeah, I emailed you, but it's in the chat.
Oh, okay. Is it? No.
You see?
Not yet.
You didn't see?
It's not there.
I think
Did
Manzar.
you send it to me? Yeah, you sent it to Manzar. So Manzar now knows your password, and you just select everyone and then put it. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, just select.
You see now?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna put the ID there. And the password is so the machine is deploying, and there you are. Okay. So SCCM server, the specified UNC path does not contain a valid Vim file, or you do not have permission to access it. Specify a valid path. Okay. And this is the path. Win7 captured dot Vim. Okay, if we go for this and right click, oh, copy, and then, oh, I need to go to run. Can you start run?
Run where? On the.
You need to click on forward actually.
Forward?
But you cancel it.
Oh. Yeah, here.
So you wanna run?
Yeah, I'm searching, but I want. Oh, there it is. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. God, man. Oh, okay. So Win7 captured Win, and yeah. What's wrong here? So, over the. I have to locally see that. Agency path does not contain a valid Vim file. Hey, so it's saying it's not a valid Vim file. So what's the size of that? Dude, what is this? Anyone else has a Windows 7? Mansoor, you have it, right? So what's the size
yes,
of your?
I have it.
And your, because my Windows 8 size is 4 gigs, 4.8. So Windows 7, I don't know.
Let me tell you. Wait, just give me a minute. It's 3.526.
Dude, your image capture you need to do again.
Storage issue.
Hmm?
There was a storage issue on his laptop.
Yeah. At that time there was an issue, so your file is like not correct. It's corrupt file. It's not complete even. So you're supposed to have a 3 gigs image. So you need to check what was the issue at that time, or try again that, and you must have that full file.
Okay, I got.
That's the main thing. So just take the image again and see if nothing, no disruption and no hurdle comes, no error comes. If it goes smooth, yeah, it's okay. Otherwise, it stopped at a certain time.
Yeah, there was enough. There wasn't enough space.
Oh, okay. Then it continued.
It was only 4 gig, right? Free space, and
it's already 3 gig. It needs 3.8 gigs or 3.7.
Yeah.
That's why
that was the problem then. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So create space and try again, and hopefully it will work. So. Okay. Let's close it and all right. What else? Okay, 37% right now. Windows 8. Mansoor, you're also at the same.
I'm waiting for membership update.
Oh, okay, that for collection. Okay. So it's gonna upload now, and oh no, it's not upload. It's downloading everything, and the machine will restart, and it's gonna have, if it had all the applications, it would be a working machine with all, deployment. So this is confidence or encouraging, confidence gaining and encouraging thing for Windows deployment. The next target is the build and capture, and also the migration of user data with the machines. That option also came there, and then also we need to plan the zero touch. I mean, I had to put the password there. I had to after F12 I had to put F12 there, right? After that I had to put the password. So I need to not put the password, so I don't have to go for that, because if we are aiming 10,000 machines, we don't need to go there. So when they start, so removing F12 and removing the password option, which is easy. Password option is easy. I need to figure out how to not require the F12 as well. So mass deployment, we need to not go to those machines. Other than that, it just started, right? After F12, I had to give just the password. That's all. So these two things we remove, then it's a pure, totally zero touch installment. But at the end, I need to see if it really joined the domain and is it working fine. Can I just give it to a user right away, or do we need to professionally make this capture and deployment much better? So, and okay, one more thing, guys. Maybe we need to have the class tomorrow instead of Thursday. I have 2 interviews. Sorry, and I need to go. So I'm just giving interviews, but I can make it back. I just from Saga at 3 o'clock. I have an interview with the company. So can we have the class tomorrow? So is everyone there tomorrow, or would it be a problem?
Even everyone is not there today, so I'm not sure about tomorrow.
Yeah, everyone, actually, those who are regularly coming. Yeah, we can follow up with the. Oh, okay. So Roland is with Pan Am, and
maybe.
Okay, that's a maybe. God, and or so I can make it a little later. Like I just have to come at 3:30, 4 o'clock from Mississauga to here. Oh, it's doable. Sorry. Yeah, Thursday. Okay, we are good on Thursday. So it's okay. No problem. Yeah, from 4 o'clock till 5:30, I should be reaching here and start.
Sure?
Oh yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
Thursday is okay. Thursday is okay. Gregory is also Pan Am. Gregory, you're not attending?
Yes. Hey, actually, not at Pan Am. It's a Para-Pan Am. Para-Pan Am.
Para-Pan Am. Oh.
Yeah, Para-Pan Am. Next.
So, Roland, you won't be there on Thursday as well?
It's a younger brother of Pan Am, actually.
Yeah, Para-Pan Am. So
it started now, and it's gonna take a lot of time, I guess.
Yeah. So guys, yeah, I mean, like right now it's just downloading. I can continue with. Oh, I'm not making my videos anymore. Well, anyway, this is how it is. After this deployment, it's going to just start the machine. The steps are over. I mean, the configuration and the steps are all done. This is just the final thing, and then it restarts. There's nothing else for us to do. So even if we stop the video here, we're okay. Or if you want the complete thing, like did it really started, did it join the domain, then we can continue the video. But it's 8:30, so
I'm pausing it for now. But just remember, before doing anything.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, pause it, and like who wants to leave? Whoever wants to leave can leave. Gregory is already maybe gone. So yeah, the class is still Thursday. It's okay. I didn't realize that there will be enough time for me to leave from there and reach here till 5:30. So it's okay. We're gonna do some other interesting, exciting session. Either build and capture, or migration, or deploying all the bigger software, Office 2013, or I'll provide all the files. I'll upload all the files and let you know already that download that, please. And we're gonna try to fix those software update point as well. The WSS, it should be working as well. So there's lots of things to do. Yeah, Roland. Oh yeah, what's your ID again? I can remote to a machine, and we can make that, try to get that clients to say yes. Yes, I do. So so yeah, while this is going on and I'm doing troubleshooting, if anyone wants to, 8:30 class is officially done. If you want to go, you can go. Roland, you can give me okay. So it's yeah, and Paulina and we could follow up and come here and join the class, and we can, well, should do that. Try to follow up with others. Oh, Roland?
Class, so I will end the edit.
Okay, guys, so we got this error, and we need to figure out that although I successfully did that 2 times, I should have recorded that and given you, but now we have to check this error 70490 for Windows 8 and then try to know what happened. And in the next class I will be letting you know what happened, or I'll record that successful video if I figured out that, and then I'll just add that video there. So okay, so we end with another error just like last time. Okay, so we can stop the video now. Yeah, so okay, I'm gonna try to troubleshoot that, and let's have a happy day.
Bye.
Bye bye.